What is happening, y'all? Cowboy here, and welcome to the latest AC build. And the beautiful boy with the chainsaw that you see in front of you is our newest build. This is Goldrush. So the whole idea behind Goldrush is I really wanted to find a way to make the chainsaw work. The chainsaw is a very iffy weapon. It's very cool. A full head of it does have the highest melee damage potential in the game, but it's quite janky. So there are a couple things we took into consideration to make the chainsaw build work, and then today that's exactly what we're going to talk about. So diving on in, first and foremost, let's talk about the double trouble. So with the chainsaw, we have two real attacks we're going to do. The single attack isn't that good. You can follow that up with a 1-2, but it's kind of slow. But we can use this to finish somebody off if they're really low. Now the strong attack is going to be the charge, which you need to rev this up a little bit. And then once this goes into the target, it's basically just going to kill them or force them to pop their assault armor or pulse armor or whatever. Very, very, very strong. Now, while we're holding it and we're charging it, it actually kind of functions as a shield. We can use this to like semi-deflect certain things, which is nice. And the nice thing about a zippy tank is while we are charging it, we're still able to move at full speed. If you don't like zippy tanks, you can also do this while you're in hover as a tetrapod, but I think the zippy tank works out pretty well with it, even though we don't have a dedicated melee thrust booster. Moving on from there, we have the Zimmerman. Now, to actually execute anything with a chainsaw, we have to have stagger. And as much as we don't like Zimmerman brings stagger. Tried this out with the Sweet 16, way too inconsistent. Tried it out with the Haldeman, not doing enough stagger over time. The Huben is going to overburden our arms, so that choice wasn't going to work. The one thing that I was working with, which did do pretty well, was the laser shotgun, the Werger. This gets some pretty good hits, but I found that this was better for killing than staggering. It does do a big chunk of stagger, but it was like usually as I was doing a drive-by on a target, which isn't what I want. I want the stagger to hit while I'm chasing them down. So we are going to be working with the Zimmerman. Now moving out of the shoulders, we have double spread bazookas. And these are a little bit iffy. The way that they work is it just shoots out a big old blast. Now with this type of build, the idea here is we're fighting an enemy, they get low to the ground. We basically hop in the air, fire these. We're going to put their stagger bar up roughly 75%. Come in with a Zimmerman, and then immediately connect with the chainsaw. And when it works out pretty beautifully. But keep in mind, chainsaw is kind of jank. Doesn't work out all that well all the time. Moving out of the rest of the set, though, we have the Varel head, the VE-40 HS, the Basho arms, and then the Fortaleza legs. As for the FCS, we are working with the Oculus, pulling in as much close range assist as possible. For the generator, the VE-20A, this brings us down to a 1.11 quick boost reload, and we have a 1.42 recharge delay, pretty solid. And then of course assault armor. Very, very simple loadout. Looking at the paint scheme, obviously we are covered in gold, because the name's Goldrush, get it? So here's our gold, 35 on luster. Looking through the rest of them, going over to the weapon set, they're pretty much identical here. They are actually identical now I'm looking at it. But yeah, little bit of that kind of burnt orange along with the gold and the black. I think it looks really good. Very, very clean. So hopping on over, here is Goldrush. Let me make sure we have the current build ready, and we will upload it. Now I will say this thing is very much a ground fighter. So if you queue into a match and somebody has like a missile boat, or they have like a grid walker, something where they're going to be up in the air a lot, you're probably not going to kill them. You're probably going to struggle and just kind of die. But you know, that's the nature of trying to run a chainsaw. It's already kind of a gimmick to begin with. So, you know, we're going to do with it what we can. Is this another chainsaw? Oh no, it's not. Just javelin, javelin, javelin. Interesting. Oh, no. Dude booted me out. Took one look at my tank and said, no, I'm not fighting that. I fought that dude earlier. Let me find somebody else. So you gotta pick and choose your battles with this one. Red shift, red shift. I'll fight it. Basically, as long as it's not a hover tank or a gridwalker AC, I can probably take it on. Reverse joints are going to be harder, but they're always going to come down at some point. Honestly, I feel like this excels in 3s. The only thing with the chainsaw in 3s that kind of sucks is you need to really pick and choose your targets, because if you're like on somebody with the chainsaw and they get kicked or an explosion goes off, it'll knock them out of your combo, and it's like, well, I guess they're not going to die. So it's really good as like a follow-up to chase people down and finish them on off. Now, one thing to keep in mind is while we have the chainsaw primed like this, we can't actually quick boost. Or excuse me, we can't assault boost, we can't quick boost, I'm misspeaking. But, so even there, you can see it's a little bit wonky, like it kind of works, and then other times it doesn't work. Like there, we had the chainsaw on him, but it was only like a partial. It's weird, man, like... Oh, that would have been the opportunity right there. Go chainsaw. Keep in mind, this is basically a meme build. I mean, it works, but the chainsaw is so damn loopy. Like a lot of the time, you really need to like this. I gotta pull this dude on the flat ground. I can't be fighting him on that ledge. That's gonna mess up my chainsaw. I gotta force him to come to me, come to my territory. Oh, that was he was going for that assault armor, and I said, no, we're gonna hit you with the boot. So ideally, you bazooka into shotgun into chainsaw. But yeah, I mean it's gimmicky, but I mean that's the chainsaw. That's the essence of it. I don't think anybody's ever like, yeah, this is the chainsaw. Hyper competitive. This is set up for 1v1 super throwdowns. But hey, I've had a lot of people that are like, make the chainsaw work. Make it work. Use the chainsaw. Okay, a little zippy. I might be able to take this guy down. We'll see. He's got some mobility to him, but nothing that looks too out of touch for me. The hardest part of this is if you get the stagger in the air, because you need to do like a short hop and then get over to them. And that's one of the things when I was playing this with like a biped, like you absolutely will get on them, but you can't have the chainsaw pre-charged. And with the tetrapod, I can have it pre-charged and hover and I'll get on them. But then I'm just kind of floating around. It's I don't know. It works, but it doesn't at the same time. Like, I don't know. And the speedy tank is very janky, but I feel like this has been the most consistent out of the leg types with using the chainsaw. As ridiculous as that sounds. Got a shield. Oh man, you don't see that a lot. He's doing a good job keeping away from me. This is what you gotta do. He lets me get close. That's gonna happen! Chainsaw, let's go! I can't believe this is actually working. You know, I've been playing this for like the last hour, just going through, doing matches with it. Like, is this actually viable? Is this actually a viable build? This seems like a joke. I like to thank my MVPs, the spread bazooka, for the sheer amount of oomph they put up on the target. Got him. Let's go. Chainsaw 2 for 2 World Championship. Here we come. I like the theme too. Goldrush, you know, because we're rushing in and we're gold, and yeah, I think it's the simple things in life that make us happy, right? Let's try this guy. I'm trying to pick up somebody I haven't fought yet. Then we're gonna jump into a big lobby. What's he got? Is it a floaty? Tetrapod. Stun tetrapod. We'll see. We'll see. This is we're pushing our luck here, because like I said, this is not really meant to fight things that are in the air. It's good against grounded targets, so we'll see. Like when I was first testing this, I had a couple matches. It was like missile boat, and then like infinite hover biped, and I was like, oh my god, I'm never gonna. This is so obnoxious. So like it's fun, but like. The problem with doing a chainsaw tank is you can be hard countered by anything that's like, I like to play in the air. I'm like, I'm gonna run away from you then. At one match, the guy just he insisted on like staying up at the top of the map and firing lasers. I was like, alright, I'm just gonna drive around for 2 minutes and try to dodge your shots for fun. Yeah, so no assault boosting, but you can quick boost. You popped your load too soon, son. I don't know why he's not floating at all. Like, you're a tetrapod. Get in the air. You have aerial advantage, and instead he's like, I'm gonna hover an inch off the ground and fight this tank in its natural habitat. I'm sure that giant double-bladed chainsaw couldn't possibly get me. Shit. Ooh. You got the kick in. Oh, he got the kick into the stun. I fucked up there. As soon as I deployed my assault armor early, I was like, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Gotta use it as a counter. I need to pressure him, and then when he pops his assault, that's when I gotta throw out mine. I can do this. Nope, I'm dead. I am dead. Wait, maybe not, maybe not. Oh! Nope, we're dead. Oh, I almost had it there. I missed it by a hair. Oh, man. Oh, see this, and this is exactly why I said that chainsaw is janky, because like right there, clean opportunity, target stunned, right on top of him with chainsaw, and it was like, we're gonna give you most of the combo, but not all the combo. Like, if that had been the full chainsaw hit, it would have gotten the kill. We would have gone 3 for 3 on chainsaw 1v1s, which is quite impressive. What are we up against? Let's see. Tetra. Oh man, it is just... It's gonna be an interesting game. Got a lot of things that are gonna be moving and moving fast, so this might go poor. But you know what? Y'all wanted a chainsaw build. And I've done a lot of testing, and it clearly worked in 1v1s. 3v3s, things get a little sloppy. Especially because, like I said, you could be in the middle of a combo and like a missile's going to go off and kick you out of it or kick them out of it, and you're like, damn it, there goes the 12,000 damage I was going to do. So laser pistols, laser rifles, and then quad shotties. And we got Meta Man. And, oh, double chainsaw, bros. I'm gonna have a chainsaw off. As long as I score more than the other chainsaw guy, that's all that matters to me. That's the only requirement for this match. Na 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 and na na. The spread Zookas actually do pretty well, to be honest. Like, if you can catch people like up against walls and shit, you'll do a surprising amount of damage with those. Oh god, I'm getting caught in a corner here. I gotta go. I gotta go. If you need to cancel, you let go and then immediately boost. And then you can go into a assault boost like that. Since you can't assault boost while you're priming it. No. Oh, see, this is what I mean though. Like, had a good opportunity, but nope, knocked right out of it. It's just, threes are so iffy with using the chainsaw. That dude's up in the air. I'm not even gonna bother with it. Oh god, the match is over. What the hell? Is this like a 2-minute match? I think we were in a... That was the shortest 3v3 I've ever experienced. I beat the other chainsaw guy. That's all that matters. What is the duration on this? Yeah, 2 minutes? Fuck, I don't want a fucking 2-minute match. Not for 3v3, that's garbage. 2 minutes. Barely enough time for a kill. They didn't get to do nearly enough chainsawing. Chumpy boy. It's going for the full Fermeza setup. Oh man, it's a lot of bipeds here. Bipeds are, they get one shot by the chainsaw. We'll see what happens. It's ready up. Hopefully, I get partied up with the non-default people. Loader 4, default emblem looking ass. Kinda wish I was recording the earlier matches. We had the lobby I was in was going wild, man. These were, I mean, they were 7-minute matches, but like the scores were just nuts. People just kills left and right, just going back and forth. Like matches were ending like 2,700 to 2,200, just like, real high kill counts. Like that blue and yellow. So pistols, laser, looked like a coral blade, maybe coral missiles as well. curious to see what Unit 2 does. Flamethrower and a bubble, and then double grenades on the back. It seems like a really odd setup. Now, if we're lucky, they'll come down here and fight. Because if this is a fight all up in the air, I'm not going to be able to do much. Way too far. Really got to be like on top of them to execute this. The nice thing is, even if you're not getting whiffs with the chainsaw, like right there, that dude hit him with the blade, knocked him out of my chainsaw attack. Shit is whack. Even without the chainsaw, honestly, the double spread bazooka along with the single zim is like, it's a lot of stagger. Like you were consistently just staggering people. So even if the chainsaw ends up whiffing a lot, you're still contributing, which is nice. It's not like you're entirely reliant on the chainsaw to get damage in. But when you do get the opportunity, you're like, ah, ha, 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 ha. Melt your face. Felt like I had a coral missile on me. Kind of dipped out for a second. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Did you see that jank? Did you see that jank? What was that? What was I, Solon was giving him a haircut? Just trimming up right behind his ears but not hitting him? This is why everyone's been like, do the chainsaw. I'm like, you don't understand. Like, there we go. That's a good one. Like, it's cool, don't get me wrong. It's just a lot of time it doesn't really work out. Oop, gotta go. No, oh my god, did that thing round the corner with me? Jesus. I was right there in my head. I was like, there's no chance. Absolutely dodged the shit out of this missile. And it was like, sir? Were you talking about? I'm like, oh god, it's you. Ah, I thought I had it. I thought he was staggered. I let go of that shit way too early. Another fun thing, if you can do it, is terminal armor somebody. And then, oh, there it is. Nope, kind of. A little bit of a partial. But but or not terminal, assault armor into the chainsaw though. That works pretty well. Yeah, let's go. Goldrush. Pulling in a whopping 748 points as a chainsaw tank. It's pretty impressive, right? Like, you wouldn't think a chainsaw tank would perform this well. Like I said, you can try it out with a couple different legs. Because I was doing, you can use like the Kajaku, and then I was doing that alongside. The tetrapod works, it just, I don't know, man. It was janky. I think part of it is the fact that we still have full mobility with this while it's charging is what sells me on it. Because with the tetrapod, you're in float, which is kind of slow. And as a biped, you can't have it pre-charged. Otherwise, you're just like, I'm gonna get you. You're just walking around, which does not work. Reverse joint's the same as the biped in this case. But with the tank, it's the hardest part is you don't have the like really significant melee boost that you would get from having a booster. So you really need to be careful about your positioning. And another thing is you got to make sure that you, like, as soon as you get the stagger, because you're probably going to be doing a drive-by, you have to quick boost back towards the target and then let it loose so that that little bit of that built-in tank booster will throw you onto the target with it. Can't wait to see all the chainsaw tanks running around. Oh, I got the blue guy on my team this time. The same people. Were they just like, this was the best performer, we're putting him on Team Alpha. Come here, chainsaw tank. Like, I don't... No. Why are you taking me away? Now I have to deal with the meta man and the flamethrower. I don't want to deal with the flamethrower. Though, to be fair, I could just shoot the flamethrower in the face with the spread Zukas and it'll probably work out. Y'all should not be on the ground. I can be on the ground. Y'all need to be up in the air. Nah. Nah. I really like the spread Zuka right here, man. And the thing is, the reload on it is so nice, especially as someone that plays like earshots a lot. Like, dude, this thing comes back. It's like, oh, okay, you're up already. I did not realize. I was unfamiliar with your game. I apologize. Oh, I saw that coming. I was busy trying to catch up with the flame guy, dodge all the funnels that were on top of me. I was like, yeah, shit. is the flamethrower, dude? Get off of my ass, bro. Oh, dead. See, now we're kind of seeing the struggle, though. Trying to stay on aerial targets does not work that well. At the same time, though, my team is certainly cleaning up in the air, which is nice. Because that means I can, you know, having this thing run around on the ground, it's like, you don't want to land. Because if you land, I'm going to probably kill you. Get out of here, you meta beast. There we go. Face down. I need to... Nope. Stay on the ground. I need to wait for the rest of my team to come back. There we go. Nice little kite saves the day. Oh, not nearly enough oomph there. Thought I was way closer. Tried to hit him with the 1-2. Wasn't enough. Oh, funnels are taking me down. Please kill him, team. Okay, they got the terminal. I feel like I'm definitely being targeted a lot more this time. No! I wanted to cut the Meta Man into pieces. Oh, so close. So not nearly as many points as last time, but another win. I think I did a pretty good job of being a distraction, so I'll chalk this one up as a victory. Either way, we are going to wrap things up there on Goldrush. Like I said, pretty surprising. I had a lot of y'all ask, you know, make the chainsaw work, and I'd say we have. I think it's successful. So, closing this one on out. Thanks for coming by, and next time probably be a double moonlight type deal. So, catch y'all then.